By rising for the Pledge of Allegiance. So let's stand. The flag is over here, and I'll kick it off. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. You can be seated. All right, I welcome everybody, and when I say everyone, I'm talking to people who are not in the room as well, which is interesting. So welcome to everyone here and everyone who's there. Maybe there's parents or alumni, perhaps interested people who are interested in what we're doing. So thank you for tuning in. All right, it's the time of year right now for our annual holiday VFW event. Those of us who have been around for a few years, you remember this event before COVID. So the feeling that you're having now might be the first time you've had it in about 2 years, because we've not been in this room in that long. So that's a good thing, all right? I'm going to talk about resilience, because that's resilient. So resilience, right? So our annual theme for the school year is resilience, right? And what does it mean? To reinvent, right? Inner will, drive, determination, right? The idea that I can overcome any challenge that threatens my survival, right? That's resilience. And we've all done that. Back in September, only 4 months ago, our school opened again after being closed due to the pandemic for a long time, way too long. Remember, remote, hybrid, and all kinds of stuff. And that's resilient, to be able to open. And then we were hit by a really terrible storm. It hit the school very hard. And those of you who remember the school before the storm, you're wondering, when is all that going to happen? Well, here's the good news. Repairs are going on, right? Because that's part of being resilient. They're going on between us, ourselves, as we develop, right? The school is going under repairs and improvement. Nights, weekends, off days, we continue to make progress here at the school, all right? So it's due to your resilience, by the way, that we are able to be here. So think about that. Your resilience is the reason why we're able to be here today. On that note, I have to recognize two important people in the room, VIPs, people that have lived their life along the idea of being resilient, right? They serve through tough times, through challenges that really, really threaten their strength and survival at times. So, without further ado, we've got Joe Elmer, our VFW commander, who has served the country in a military capacity. And he's been a supporter of Westbridge Academy for over 35 years. He's always uplifting. He's always positive. He's sharing meaningful holiday ornaments year after year with us, spreading joy, all right, to the school community here at Westbridge. All right, this is going to be his final tour of duty at Westbridge. And so we're going to take a moment to recognize and honor Mr. Joe Elmer. And we're going to come back to Joe in a minute, but there's another very important person in the room as well. And I have to take a minute while we're all together to recognize our beloved director, Dr. Viviana Lataskis, who has invested 40 years blood, sweat, and tears, commitment, dedication to Westbridge Academy. And this is also going to be her final tour of duty and her final VFW event. We thank you so much for everything that you've done. We want to take a moment to recognize that. A very special day indeed. All right, so at this point, I'm going to turn it over to Ace, who's going to direct the rest of this activity or this event.
Okay, so this is the time where we wanted to give, if there are classes that have cards, they do see class 1, there are a few that have cards. So this would be a great opportunity if you'd like to walk over to Mr. Joe Elmer or like give him the cards at this moment.
Thank all of you. I appreciate it.
One more item for you. One of our students, Keyshawn, wants to turn this over to you as well. This is a special gift we want to turn over to you for all the years of service you have bestowed upon Westbridge Academy. Take this as a token of our appreciation from all of us to you for all these years.
Gonna keep you from being here. Well, with dinner or vodka. You're gonna make me work. Oh, man, I thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. Again, like I said, unfortunately, I'm getting old. You never know what's gonna happen, so this is gonna be my my final year of coming over here with bringing gifts over here, because I'm running out of ideas. Somebody said, think something you made 20 years ago. I don't like doing that. I like to come up with something different every year. And fortunately, you put stuff on the tree so that the students and the faculty can look at it once a year when they put the tree up. And again, I thank the Academy for doing this stuff for me. We've been doing it for 35 years or more, something like that, between the auxiliary and the men. Alan don't come up here and he's given us the hand to working on this stuff. Maybe I'll get Alan to do some of this crash stuff.
No.
But I'll see if see what I got left over back home. I usually try to keep a couple of samples that I do use, and I know a couple of people that look at it, they said they haven't gotten such and such a thing. I want to see if I have something back home that I can make up and give them out to you people. We're gonna miss you, my good friend over here. And knew her mother when she was here for quite a few years, and now you're gonna go this year.
I'll still be around a little bit next year.
Oh, well.
I'll still be here a little bit, but I'll be stepping down as director.
I know when I call up, the girl answers the phone, I says, that troublemaker sitting alongside you and being Joan. And she picks up the phone and says, oh, Mr. Elmer. I said, no, that's not me, that was my father. I said, I'm not Mr. I'm just Joe. But I'm gonna miss it, and hopefully I will stop in occasionally and say hello to the crew. And I'm gonna miss, like I said, I'm gonna really miss it. Thank you all for coming out.
So at this, we have one more card. Got one more card. Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to give you guys an opportunity, if you had any questions that you'd like to give to Joe or to Alan as far as their service and what they've done for us, this would be the time to do that.
Hi, my name is Alan Garth. I'm the commander at VFW Post 711, Miles A. Suarez in Bloomfield. We're located on Broken Ave. It's named after Miles A. Suarez. He was the first Bloomfield resident killed in World War I. He was killed in 1918. This year is, our post started in 1921, so this is our 100th anniversary. I served a year in Iraq in the Army. People were asking before, I was human resources. So I sat there on a computer. I was the guy that was nice enough to get promotions, nice enough to get awards, vacation time, life insurance. I was the guy doing that. But I was also the punisher. Because when somebody messed up, I had to punish them. So all I can say, kids, have a great holiday, right? is right. It's not easy always to be right, but it's always right. And do you have any questions for me? Any of you have family in the military?
My brother is recently done. He's going off in January
Oh, really?
to the army.
Oh, cool. Do you know what post he's going to or what base?
I think somewhere in South Carolina.
Yeah, Fort Jackson. Yeah, that's where I went, Fort Jackson. And it's funny because when I went down to Fort Jackson, people don't expect this, but it snowed. You think you're in South Carolina, you're not gonna get snow, and all of a sudden you're out in the field and you're like, oh, no. I left New Jersey to come down here for snow. So it's one of those funny things. Do you know what MOSC is? Okay. Anyone else thinking of joining the military? I'm not here on a recruitment. Oh. I'm not here recruiting, I'm just.
I'm joining the military, so.
Oh, cool. What branch?
Maybe.
Navy. Oh, cool. So you go up to Great Lakes? It's not gonna be too warm. That's to give you a heads up. Anyone else thinking of joining the military or? Any of you guys like sports? I know it's tough being a Jets and Giants fan right now. Yeah, you have to start picking the Chiefs. I want to be Chiefs fan now. Just kidding. Any questions?
All right, well, thank you, guys, and thank you for everyone. Guys, if you do have questions and you can't think of them now, that's okay. Later on, we'll get your questions over to Alan and to Joe, all right? So thank you again for you guys. We've got another person in the room, and you may be wondering who that gentleman is. That is Mike Magic. So without further ado, Mike Magic, it's your time.
How's everyone doing? Play a little song with a balloon. Thank you. I got more. I'm joking, it's just a whistle. If I've not met you, my name is Mike and I do magic, and today I'll be doing a little magic trick. In fact, I'm gonna even teach you all how to do a magic trick. Y'all want to learn how to do a magic trick? Yeah. Okay, first thing you gotta do is, get one of these. All right? Or you can just have 5 cards. I like everyone right now just to think of one of those 5 cards. Everyone just think of one of those 5 cards. Got it? Everyone think of one of those 5 cards, and on a count of 3, watch what happens. 1, 2, and whatever that next number is, and 3. And if you look, your card has absolutely vanished. Number yours. Gone, gone, gone. And I'll even teach you how to do this. It's completely different cards over there. Completely different cards from what I'm showing you. So if you have 5 cards, all you gotta do is switch out 4 different cards. And that's how the trick is done. How simple is that, right? Pretty cool. All right, good. Let's do some real magic. All right, real magic. Who here can shuffle cards? Oh, we have a card player up here. Go ahead. What's your name, by the way? Go ahead, shuffle away. Shuffle as much as you like. It's a mirror, you said? Vermeer. Vermir. Yeah. Ooh, he's got skills. He's got skills. I'm loving this.
He's our resident magician.
Yeah, I
So, you
can
know.
tell, he's got handles. All right, take your time, hurry up. Yeah, that's good. And, take one card out of that deck. Don't let me see it. I'll take the rest of the cards. Cool. Now, like, think of that, look at that card, remember that card. But I had a marker, maybe not. No marker, that's okay. Don't forget your card, and say stop wherever you like. So, place your card right over here. Your card, by the way, was a right card, isn't that correct? Don't tell me. It was a black card. Pretty good. You took the card, you placed the card in the middle of the deck. I'm not holding any spots or anything. I'll even shuffle the cards up. I would say that's kind of fair. All right, and one more shuffle for good luck. And I'm going to give you the choice. Should I find that card the easy way or the extremely difficult way? You tell me. The easy way. I like it. Because everybody else, they say the hard way. They want me to actually work. All right. So your card will jump out of the deck, do a few turns in the air, and land in my left hand. That's the easy way. Thank you for not saying the hard way. Hey! Is that your card? Just want to make sure. Thank you very much. We'll try it again. We'll take your card and we're going to slice it about halfway into the deck. Just like that. But with a little shake, it happens, the card comes right back to the top of the deck. Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. That wasn't it. I actually switched the whole deck. It made my life a lot easier. In fact, all the cards I have are really the 9 of clubs. It just makes my life a lot easier. In fact, the only card in the deck that's not a 9 of clubs are the other 51 cards, because the 9 of clubs jumps right over here into my back pocket. And thank you, Mr. Ritter. I think I can try one more. Who here has ever seen 3-card Monte on the street before? Does anybody know what 3-card Monte is? 3-card Monte is a hustle. I grew up in Coney Island, Brooklyn, and living there, sometimes you have to hustle your way through life. To this day, I have to hustle my way through life, but not in a conning way. But today, I'm going to con somebody. And that person is you. What's your name? Isaiah. I promise you I'm not going to embarrass you, okay? But what I need you to do, if you don't mind, is to come up here and work with me. Come on up. Isaiah, have you ever helped the magician do a magic trick before? This is your first time? Thanks for coming up, man. Very brave of you. Let's move this out of the way. So we can and take a step back so the people behind you can see over here. Yeah. And you said it's Isaiah, right?
Yeah.
Isaiah, 3-card Monte is a simple game. What they used to do is they would have 3 cards, let's say 2 black cards and 1 red card. All right. The cards would be slightly folded. They would usually have it on a stand, like on top of a milk crate. And they would shuffle up the 3 cards, and you would have to bet money to try to find the red card. But even if you won, trust me, you lost, because what the guys would do is, if you won, they sneak up behind you and they take their money back. Okay? But don't worry, we're not going to play for money today. In fact, I'm going to make it simple. We're not going to play 3-card Monte. We're going to play 2-card Monte. How simple is that, right? So you only have to follow 2 cards. Hold out one hand. May I? Keep your hand straight. There's one rule here. The one rule is that you cannot move the card. You can't turn it over. There we go. The king of clubs. I'm going to try to switch the king of clubs for the king of spades. Okay? It's going to happen within your hand. But what's the rule? You can't move. All right? Check this out. Say go. Go. I switched it.
But because I'm a nice guy, I'm gonna switch it back. See, take a look, I switched it back. I'm messing with it. Turn it face down, okay? I actually did it, no one ever pays attention, but I switch it really fast, like a ninja. Like that, keep your hand nice and flat. I'm gonna try this again, look, I'm gonna try to switch now the king of clubs for the king of spades in your own hand. Are you ready? Say go. Now, when I point to you, I want you to separate the cards, one into both hands, and show how they switched. Ready? Go. And show the cards to everybody. And now he has the two aces. And let's give him a big round of applause. There was a game I used to play. Has anybody ever been to Coney Island before? Yeah. You've been to Coney Island? Yeah. Anybody else? No? So Coney Island, it's a seaport town.
There's a beach there, right?
There's a beach there. I grew up directly across the street from the boardwalk. And every Saturday afternoon, my family and I, we would walk on the beach and we would play games. They had like carnivals there. They had an amusement park there. They had, anybody ever heard of Nathan's? Right, Nathan's Hot Dogs, that's where it's from. That was my first job. I was 12 years old, slinging hot dogs. But there was a guy there, he used to play this game called Guess Which Hand. I'm sure all of you have played this game, play with your family or your friends, where they pick something, let's get something in my hand. They take something like a ring, and they place it behind your hand, and you have to guess which hand it's in. And I got pretty good at this. I'm gonna show you, do a little bit of a demonstration. Who here wants to come up and help me? Don't be shy. You're all right, come on. What's your name? Lucas? All right, Lucas. Lucas, I'm giving you my wedding ring, okay? We're not getting married though, okay? Hold on to this. I have one rule. That never goes into your pocket. It has to stay in your hand, okay? So I'd like you to show the ring to everybody. Place your hands behind your back. Decide which hand it's going to be in. And then come out with your hands closed. Go ahead. And I'd like you to separate your hands. Separate, like keep them separate. There you go. Now, I'm going to ask you a question, but the only response that you can give me is the word no. Do you understand? No. Good. Remember, always say no. Is it in this hand? No. Louder. No. Is it in this hand? No. Is it in this hand? No. Is it in this hand? No. Interesting. When he lies, his eyeballs go to the upper right-hand corner. So I know for a fact. Open up your right hand. Show the ring in his hand. That's actually in his right hand. All right, let's try this again. Place your hands behind your back. Come on out with your hands closed when you're ready. Bring them a little bit closer together. Just remember, ask him, is it in this hand? Say no. No. Is it in this hand? He closed his eyes, which is typical. But whenever this happens, they close their eyes. They don't realize they do other things with their body. Like his left shoulder drops when he lies, which tells me again that he still has it in his right hand. And let's thank you. Put your hand behind your back and come on out when you're ready. Don't say anything. Interesting. I'm going to ask you a question, but don't give me an answer. Is it in this hand? Is it in that hand? It's like you're giving me SOS. Is it in this hand? Oh, just in your mind answer. Is it? Okay. Thank you. Will you show it in your left hand? Ooh. All right. So that's 1 out of 3. But I think I can make it up one last time. Okay. Go ahead. Place your hand behind your back. Oh, he's good. Let's go back. Do it again. Okay, take your time. Hurry up. I won't. Good. Bring it on out. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. You're not giving me any signals at all, okay? But he can really show it in his left hand. In that hand, right? Yeah, left hand. There you go. And let's give him a big round of applause. Let's try something else a little bit different. In fact, let's see. You help me? What's you stay right there. What's your name? Anthony. I like to try to get into your mind a little bit. You gonna let me in? I didn't think so. I can tell there's gonna be like this brick wall right here. So I'm gonna try to get through that layer, okay? But I need you to work with me a little bit. Yeah? I'm gonna bring something over to you. Blank card. Fold it up. What are your initials? What is it? AM? Like the morning? Yeah. Or I am what I am? All right. I'm going to put my initial, MK. All right. And I'm going to ask you to think of somebody in your life that when you think of this person, it makes you smile. I want you only to think of the first name. Don't say it. I'm going to write a box here. And nice and neat. I'd like you to write it in the box. Write the name, the first name. Yeah. What's your name? Nicole. You'll show it, only show it to Nicole. Be very secretive. Make it neat so she can read it. And then you're going to fold it up and I'll take it back. I'm not going to look. Okay? Write the name of the person that makes you smile. There you go, buddy. Okay? Yeah, did you show it to Nicole? Is it folded up? I'll take it. I'll take the pencil back. Thank you very much. I'm going to work it up, destroying the evidence. Will you stand on up? And you can't see through this. This is very important. Or continue ripping it. When you squeeze it tight, hold it in your hand, and think of this person. Interesting, because I was hoping that you would put down a name, but you didn't put down a person's actual name. You put down more of a title, let's say. When you think of this person, she makes you smile. And the person that you're thinking of is definitely your mom. Is that correct? You may have a seat. Thank you very much. One of you want to help me over here? Don't say no. What's your name? What is it? Tristan, I'm not going to embarrass you, okay? You'll help me. We'll just come in a little straight. You can stay right there. You don't have to get up. Triston? Huh? E-N? All right. I'll put a big T for you. I'll put a big M for me. I'm going to write down some dates. All right. Dates that are important to me, but not necessarily important to you. All right. The first date I'm going to put down my wife's birthday. Her birthday is 5/19, May 19th. All right. I got two kids. I got Jacob and Jackson. Jacob's birthday is May 14th. And then little Jackson, as I call him Action Jackson, his birthday is November 1st. Now, do any of those dates have any importance to you, by the way? No? Okay. What I'd like you to do, if you don't mind, is to write down your birthday, just the month and day, just like how I have it. And what's your name?
Miss B.
And show it to Miss B, and then fold it up, and I'll take it back. I'm not going to look, okay? You can write it right over there. I'm not going to look. You can write someone else's birthday. It's up to you. Did that? Miss B, you saw it?
Yes.
Good, I'll take that back. I don't want to look. Is it folded up?
Yes.
And will you cap up the pen? I'm joking, that's a pencil. Now I want to change. I don't want this. I'll take this. And I'd like you to think this is your birthday, not someone else's birthday though, correct? This is your birthday? think of the season, but don't say it. Oh, okay, it was like probably like fall or winter time, somewhere around there, correct? Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, I have a feeling that you had a birthday recently, like either November or December, is this correct? Yeah? Look at me, don't say anything. November, December, November, December, November, December. December, November, December, November. Thank you very much. That'd be definitely December. Yeah. Kind of like towards like the middle of the month. Yeah. Your birthday is it December 13th? Yeah. Let's try something else. You know, I came prepared because just in case this trick doesn't work, I have an insurance policy over here, just in case it doesn't work, okay? I hope this works, just in case it doesn't. We'll do this. What's your name? Gladys, that was my name when I was a little girl. I'm joking. Oh, here we go. Gladys, I'm gonna run my finger down the edge just like this, and all you have to do is say stop. Super simple, okay? Now, I don't want to look. You take the card. Show the card to everybody. Not to me. No one say it. Please, no one say it. Good. And Gladys, say stop.
Stop.
Place the card back over here. Good. I'm going to attempt to find this card. See, one card jumps out of the deck into my pocket. One card, and that would be your card. Is that correct?
No.
And in my back pocket, I got another card. Is that your card?
No.
One card from the, is that your card? Yes. Well, thank goodness I have an insurance policy over here. Let's read, this is the Magician's insurance policy, and there are some conditions to this policy. All parties involved must be dealing with a full deck. This policy is only valid on Monday through Friday and weekends only. Thank goodness. Rupture of any nearby steam boiler is not covered. And special sleight of mouth clause. This clause allows magicians to talk his way out of almost any situation, provided spectator is of a smaller build than the magician. We're good. And just out of curiosity, what was your card? Just want to make sure. I figure we can do one more. Will that be all right? Let's try that. Yeah, we're good. Sorry, guys. My hands are filthy. Better. Okay, that's better. All right, there we go. Let's try this. I need somebody. Oh, yeah, ooh, that's perfect. Do we have a napkin over there, by the way? What's your name? What is it? Reagan? Nice to meet you, Reagan. I'm gonna give you this, and I'm gonna give you this. It's a cube that has 6 different colors on it. When my kids were younger, for me to teach them colors, I would roll the cube on the table. Whatever it landed on, whatever the top color is, they would tell me what the color is. Simple, all right? So what I'd like you to do, I'm gonna turn my back. You're gonna place the cube down, you're gonna keep it covered. And I'd like you to think of the top color, okay? So cover it up, put it down, cover it up. Whatever color you want to use, make sure it's on top. Did you do it? Think of the color, make sure it's covered. Yeah, I can look. Yep. Think of the color. It's amazing because I think that people don't choose colors, but colors choose people. And this is the color. There's 2 different meanings with this color, I feel. And they're totally against each other. It's like love versus hate. And that's why you chose the color red, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll do it again. Go ahead, choose a color. Make sure that's on top. Make sure it's covered up. Leave it on the table. Let me know when you did it. Let me know when you're done. This is a color when I step outside, I can look up to the sky and I can see the beautiful sky with the white puffy clouds. And that's the color of white, isn't it? Of the color of clouds. Is that correct? Correct. Okay. And we'll try it one more time for good luck. So go ahead, choose a color, whatever you want to use. You did it? Think of the color. Interesting. This is a color that probably is very good for you. This is a person that this color shows positivity, shows that you're probably always on the go, that you're willing to help people in times of need, and that's the color of green. Let's not forget color of money. Yes? Thank you very much. And that's a little bit of magic. My name is Mike. I hope you all enjoyed that. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Joe, for all your time here. Most importantly, thank all of you. You guys did it. You guys earned the privilege. You earned the opportunity to be up here. And we want to bring events like this and more often, right? So our hope is we can bring Mike Magic back, we can bring folks from the VFW back, and more, all right? Again, kudos to all of you. Thank you to all of you. One more thank you for the guys here as well. Thank you again. All right, with that, what we'll do is we're going to dismiss here with class 10. You're going to go over by Dr. Viviana. They're going to give you an ornament. Remember, Joe has created these ornaments year after year. And so this is the last ornament that Joe has created for us. So please make sure that you take one, you can hang it up in your own.
Everybody, can you show me a shirt? Sure. No, all right, no, show me. Anywhere you like.
Yeah, my lifetime.